Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I am back in Amarillo, Texas, in front of Chuck E. Cheese, the most unique Chuck E. Cheese because they have the granite exterior, the maroon granite exterior. Looks very old. It's very fancy looking. I always like coming past it. It looks like no other Chuck E. Cheese ever. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go in and check out their one stage here. I was here, I think it was last winter, to see it. So I'm gonna go see what kind of condition it is still in, and I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see it. So behind me is the one stage here in Amarillo, Texas. This is one of two one stages left here in Texas. The other's in El Paso. Of course, there's only 21 one stages left in the world here, or Chuck E. Cheese's left in the world. 21. Yeah, they're getting few and far between. I guess at their height, there was only about 60 of these worldwide. So they've lost about 40 of them in all the remodels and all of that in the processes. But yeah, anyway, these guys have not started performing yet, but we're gonna check them out and see how they do. I'm excited to see them. It's good to already see a rarity, which is ever seen Jasper's amp lit up. It just, I forget that it lights up because you never see it. In fact, it might not anywhere else. Comment below if this is the only place, if you guys know for sure, because this is the only place I remember seeing it light up. Yeah, it's incredibly rare. So yeah, we'll see how they perform. They're in great shape. Very well brushed. They look really good. Munch looks great. Clearly owns a comb. Jasper, how you doing, buddy? You've been shredding cheese. That's a yes. Big 10-4. Texas size 10-4. You can say that because you're in Texas. Pasquale looks very suspicious of me or just everyone. As far as art goes, they have all around the showroom, which they have a unique showroom. They've got the windows on either side of the showroom, so which is kind of unique. There's usually, sometimes there's windows near the front of the store. It's very rare that the windows are on the showroom, just based on the old design of the buildings. But anyway, they've got the kind of the generic kids playing, around the showroom. Of course, have the generic Grand Marshal, King of Cool, Chariot Chuck. As far as games goes, nothing's really standing out. We got the Super Spin. Yeah, there's Sonic Spinner. Ooh, Chucky's Bubble Rumble. Always looking for different dates and tokens. Ooh, I see 2004. 2010. 2012, 2010, 2007, 2011. Yeah, it'd be cool to see some 90s and 80s tokens in one of these, but I think those are long gone out of use. Of course, we'll check these ones. The treasure chest. Deep sea treasures. Of course, they have their own particular type of token. And of course, your typical games. Chucky's All-Star Hoops. Just horrific how bad I am. Yeah, you'd think being 6'5", I somehow would have gotten good. Hey, at basketball, hello skee ball, alley rollers, NFL, baseball. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Another Ambassador Fun and the small Warhols. And of course, as far as the store goes, they got, looks like the giant size and small size plush, Chucky plush, and then lots of Chucky themed toys in the beach ball. We do have a Super Chuck and Wonder Helen piece from '99. That appears to be the oldest piece in the store. And of course, the big tickets up on the wall. And there's the train depot with Chuck and all the characters. There's Munch and Pasquale and Cool Chuck right on top. High five, Chuck. Some fun facts about the single stage or the one stage that CEC put in. They put these in after 2 stages were put in. So these would have been put in the early 90s to the late 90s, late 92 to 98. This was also the last stage type that the full Munch's Make Believe Band was put into Chuck E. Cheese's. After this, they went into the Studio C series, circle light stages, and so on. So this was the last stage type where the whole band got to be together on stage. The idea with this was, I mean, really you can go from the whole idea from all these stages where 3 stages were the biggest, 2 stages, and then 1 stage were small. So each time they got smaller and smaller in Studio C, and then Circles Light. It was always about just shrinking to take up the least amount of room eventually in the store. So really these 2.0 remodels have sort of been a long time coming. They've been shrinking the animatronic band's footprint since the 90s. So, I mean, if anything, they've taken 30 years to phase them out. So I don't know really what we're upset about. Well, the video's on, but the band is not. They are powered down. I don't know if it's for maintenance. Well, not powered down. I mean, they're on random movements. But that's interesting. You don't often see that. Usually, if they're performing, you'd think they'd be performing. But they are not performing. They appear to be in good shape. I don't see why they wouldn't perform. It's like they want to perform, but they can't perform. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, they really do look to be in very good shape. I don't know what the deal is. I've only seen one employee. They could be powered down for maybe, I mean, not powered down, but they could have just not have them turned on because they're doing some maintenance on them or about to be. I've only seen one employee working the front counter with the customers that are here. So, and well, no, I guess it's mid-afternoon, so they've been open for several hours. So I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know what the deal is. Interesting. I will ask and find out. Are the Animatronics performing? The band? Are they going to be performing? Oh, are they? Yeah, I was waiting for the video was on, but they didn't come on. They didn't pop on. I was just wondering if they were turned off or something. Oh, you don't know? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That was so weird. So I went up to the employee that's up at the front, so I can see in here. I asked if they were going to be performing. She just looked at me super weird. I was like, they'll perform soon. Like almost cryptic. And I was like, okay, well, I sat through a whole cycle and watched 2 videos when they should have been performing and they didn't. And then she just stared at me, didn't say a word. I said, uh-huh. And she's like, they'll perform again soon. That was that. Awkward. Yeah, y'all, the band's not working here. This is now the 4th song that is definitely a song that I have seen being played in the different stores, and the Animatronics usually perform with it. So these guys are not performing. Real bummer. Okay, weird. The last time I was here, the wink did not work. Clearly, I haven't seen them perform today, so there was going to be no way to test to see if it does work. Someone posted on that video that said the wink does work, but the store just has it turned off. I don't know how true that is. Seems like an odd thing to just turn off, but who knows? Well, we do have a nod to the old with a bass drum from one Duke LaRue of the Rock-afire Explosion from Showbiz Pizza Place. So, I mean, that's at least one nod to what it used to be. Other than that, yeah, that's basically it. They appear to be in great shape. I've said that about 14 times in this video. So, other thing I've noticed every time I'm in here, they have tons of seating. I'm sure I'm just here when no one's ever here, but I don't know if this place ever fills up. I have no idea. But man, there's plenty of seating. There's no way they're ever short a seat, I would think. I wouldn't think they would be, at least. I don't know. There's me. All right, well. Okay, guys. Well, I guess I'm going to get on out of here. I guess seeing them perform the last time I was here will have to be good enough. I assume they're still working, but that is an assumption that I'm having to make because I have no way of testing it. So, I'm sure you did not enjoy this stop by because we didn't get to see them perform, but anywho, I thank you for tuning in anyway. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.